Acclamation, everybody, and welcome back to the LiveCraftMine server. I'm just taking a good old grand view of the place here. You can see the what did I call this? Oh, the barracks. You can see the barracks that I've built from the top here. Oh, it is starting to snow, just as I start recording here. So it's been a week. It's been some good stuff going on. I want to, as usual, sit down and do some things around here, around the area. This you can see I've been clearing out almost all the trees. Like this whole valley was full of trees, and it is now becoming very, very scarce as far as the trees go. I do need to grab a bunch more of these spruce trees though at some point. But yeah, I've been clearing this all out, and I do want to start. I need to build some more buildings because it is a very, very barren and lifeless place right now. But I'm not. The reason I've been putting that off is I haven't really been feeling that inspired as far as what I want to build. You know, I have those buildings over there that I kind of threw together on a live stream, and you know, a few things here and there, but I haven't really. I mean, they're nice. I don't mind them, and I could certainly throw more of those together. But I kind of there's not a whole lot of standout things that I want to do. Like I do want to make a hospital at some point, and I would like to put it over there. You can't really see it, but there's a cobblestone pillar right there that actually leads down to the zombie spawner that I have set up. And actually, it's funny, the zombies will actually come up all the way almost to the surface the way I have the dropper set there. So all I really have to do is come up a few more blocks above it, and I could have a hospital on top there and just, you know, literally farm out the zombies that way and just find the zombie villagers and cure them, and then make the other zombies fall down the trap and die. Although there's no good way to do that automatically. You sort of have to do that manually. As far as I know, I don't think there's a way to weed out zombie villagers from zombies. But of course, I'll go look on YouTube and see if someone else has done it, and maybe I'll steal that if they have. But yeah, it's the area. I'm still, I'm happy with the area as it has gone so far. I do want to sleep in a bed and get rid of this nighttime slash snow here. But over there looks really good. I have a bunch of farms set up as always. I'm sort of tied. I'm teetering back and forth as to what I want to do this episode. There's a lot of like small, relatively small, projects I want to do, like for instance getting all these stairs and whatnot to look right, not have it be floating out in the middle of the air and that kind of thing. And I also want to get the stairs down on the other side and get a road set up, which I might do that this episode, just to get some of these larger long-term projects starting to shape up a bit, so we can get some more visually appealing things around here. But anyway, there's a couple things. That's one of the things on my list, as well as a few things in here. You can see I've started to do some work in here. Let's reset the time before I forget, just so we can reset that rain counter as well. Very good. Yeah, I've been slowly transforming all this into wood. I think it looks better that way. I am still going to have the stone as accents, but I don't know if they'll be the stone bricks like I have now, or if they'll just be regular stone like this, or a combination like I have over here. But I am slowly transforming this area around. I turn these steps into regular wooden steps rather than having the stone here, and doing a few things along here with that. And I think I'll carry the wood theme all the way up, because I think it makes it look homier and warmer, I think. And then I'll put some rugs down too, just to make it feel like it's home, rather than all this stone and stuff. Because this stone really, We've got plenty of stone up above, and I'm going to be putting some down in the mine, which I want to work a little bit on the mine today, believe it or not. Just around what will hopefully become the central hub, as well as working a little bit on the storage area. Although the storage area is going to take a lot more digging out, so I don't really want to work too much on it, but I might at least do what I've done on this first level down on the second level there. And I was hoping to maybe do some of the farm areas back here, but I kind of have to clear out all these chests before I do that, and before I can clear these chests out, I need to need to clear out some room down below. So that's probably why I want to do the second floor first here and get some of these stone bricks and whatnot, some of these decorative things down there. All right, so that is sort of what I have on my mind right now as far as the plan for this episode goes. We'll see how much of that I get through, and then also we want to. It's going to be, as usual, I'm just going to sort of stream of consciousness talk, because I feel like that is more appealing to watch than just sort of me cutting away and then coming back and then showing you all the crappy stuff I made. I'd rather actually sit here and make the crappy stuff on screen while you're watching, unless it's something incredibly boring like trying to mine out or something like that. Although I have topics for another technical Tuesday. Wow. Wow, I'm mixing up all the YouTube videos here. For another technical caving episode, if need be. But I have quite the resources already, so I'm pretty okay with that so far. You can see I've got a strictly iron area up here that I'm starting to dig out. You know, the tunnels. Since this is higher up than down here, and then down below here. Oh, I was wondering what the hell that sound was. Down below here, if it's not obvious, I usually don't play the game with my headphones on. I only play with my headphones on when I'm actually recording. So a lot of times I don't hear things around here, and I just sort of keep on playing. One of the nice things with the latest snapshots, and then of course we're now in 1.8 as well. I don't know if I mentioned that, but the server is up to 1.8 now, the release. They've removed the void fog, which, let me tell you, previous times I've been down here in 1.7 and earlier, it was very, it was very dark, as the void fog would do, and I never quite realized just how much I've dug out down here until they removed the void fog, and now I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh my good gravy, look at all this stuff I have dug out in the search for various resources. I'm trying not to walk too far away. I know that there's a zombie around here somewhere. I'm trying not to walk too far around because I haven't really lit everything up that well, but you can see I've stopped everywhere I find lava, which is, oh, here's a zombie. Yeah, where'd you actually spawn at, guy? I'm quite curious. Was it down here? Or was it down here? Oh, it was probably right here, I bet. We'll do that. Yeah, it's I've been stopping whenever I hit lava, which is why I based my whole smeltery on lava, because there is a ton of it to be had. I know a lot of people do that in the Nether because the lava is easier to come by, but the Nether is a real pain in the neck anymore. It really is. It's like you can't do much in the Nether without getting aghast on your ass constantly. Over here is the ravine, as you guys have seen before. This is where I did my initial smeltery, which I've taken down, and I'm getting some lava from here. I really do want to clear this place out at some point, because I would like to grab all this obsidian here. And I still have my dropper here. This I intend to embed in the storage area, so that I can get to it from there and have the mob drops just come down to maybe the bottom floor, and whoops, and that'll be the the so-called, that'll be the mob dropper with the automatic collection stuff. You see, I've even with not having been attending this place, I'm getting a ton of resources just from walking around here mining and stuff. So that is excellente. You see the lava spilled over into there. And then over here, You see this huge area I've dug out. I dug this out because I every so often hear a slime here. So I think that there's a slime chunk here, but to be honest, I've only seen like 1 or 2 down here when I've been down here. So I don't know if I'm just too far away from it normally to have them spawn, or if it's just, you know, it's too small space for them to spawn. You can see there's this whole area has ravines all through it, and you can see the one up there that I've been through once before. And then up here, I believe, is where is a large lava pool that I've been tapping into. Yeah, because it's over here there was some diamond, so I've been trying to get rid of that trying to get rid of that lava so I can make sure I get all the diamond out of there. My diamond supply is actually fairly good for a change, so that's always a good thing. And I've got good enchants on my pick, and I haven't lost them in a while, so I think I'm doing okay there. Do I have any actual? I probably have been throwing cobblestone and stuff in here, right? Yeah. I have to start bringing some of these chests under order down here. But my goal actually was to make this sort of a... I started out trying to make it just a regular branch mine, and then I needed so much cobblestone for all the stone bricks that I wanted that I just started digging right through the walls. And I might just keep on doing it. I might just flatten this whole thing out at some point. But my goal really, this so far has been my hub, which is why I had the railroad here. As you can see, I've been digging out stuff. I think I want to move my hub, the hub of this, you know, mine shaft, over to here. And you see I've started a new branch a little bit. And I've consolidated the hoppers that I had. If I come through here, let me put this door down. I actually, you know what, I forgot to bring signs. That's what I wanted to do. But over here, I've picked up all the railroad tracks that are here, just because it wasn't quite working the way I wanted it to, and I have another idea for it anyway. So I'm just going to kind of dig them up as I go here. But what I'm doing is I've consolidated the hoppers that were here. So these hoppers are for the fuel. So I put lava buckets, full lava buckets in here. These hoppers are still connected to up above, so these should have empty buckets in there, which they already do, which is very good because I've been using my smeltery up there. So the empty buckets will come in here, and I'd put full buckets over here. So this will be fuel in and empty buckets. And then what I want to do eventually, and I think I'll probably integrate it right behind here is the item elevator that takes the full buckets back up. But I'm thinking I want to integrate with that, and I don't know if I'll do it in this chest or if I'll do it in a separate chest. But I want to integrate with that the idea of being able to send resources up into my furnaces and have them actually fill up the furnaces. It's going to take a bit of maneuvering because it's very small area to work with up there. And I don't know that I'll ever actually be able to accomplish it. But I think that would be kind of cool because then, you know, when I'm down here, I could send, you know, that cobblestone and whatnot, I could send it down the railroad track to here. And I was going to do something with the railroad here, like maybe have a couple stations and then have, you know, the minecart come down and then pick an empty station to fly into, and then I can just do what I need to do. I can have it actually maybe empty out into a chest and then send the minecart back or whatever. But we'll see. The thing with this is, as I've said before, is that it's distance, right? So the minecart's not going to travel that into unloaded chunks. So I need to make sure that I don't make it too long. But at the same time, I would like to have maybe a spoke here or something where I can have all the minecarts maybe collect here, and then I can send them off to storage or send them off to be smelted, or I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure that out. What I do want to do is finish off a little bit of this detail work I was doing here. So first of all, I want to make that way, and I want to make this one go that way. Right, that's very good. And I have it on that side as well. And then it's unfortunately though, since it's at eye level, I can see behind there. But I guess if I go back here and I put a put one of these stone slabs on top of this. That might hide it, possibly. Let's see if that does a decent job. Kind of. You can still open these, right? Yeah, it's still open it. Yeah, that's not as bad, I guess. I can still see the hopper here, but that's fine. I could actually move that hopper back over, right? Because it's coming down this way. Yeah, I could. I could maybe come over this way a little bit, but it's not that big a deal. I mean, it's not supposed to be the prettiest thing around anyway. I do want to, let's see if I can dig a little bit of this up. I know there's some bedrock right at this level, but that's okay. I just want to, the areas that don't have bedrock, I want to put a regular stone slabs down on. Try to reduce the possibility of mobs spawning down here, particularly creepers, since they will wreck my business in more ways than one. And we'll get that down, and then of course that also makes it a little bit rough when if I want to put stuff on the ground. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I can finagle something in here. Let's put these. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put the. See, that's not gonna work anyway. Now that I think about it, it's not gonna work anyway because I'm gonna put them on the top of the block, which means stuff can spawn on them anyway. So I guess I'll just have to make sure that I light this place up sufficiently. I could actually, can I do that? In some spots I could actually put glowstone underneath here and it would shine through. I don't know how powerfully it will shine through, because I remember having that that bar in the last season where I did something like that, and it didn't really help as far as the mob spawns go. But ooh, that's not what I wanted to do there. So more rambling here. What have I been up to as far as playing stuff and the channel and everything else? I'm looking into some more games, as always. I'm always on the prowl for games and stuff to play. I've been looking particularly at mobile games. I do have a few mobile games on my Android tablet that I think I might be able to record some things of. It's very hard. You know, I see this a lot. I see a lot of like mobile developers. I guess because I put up, you know, Sortigo video and stuff like that. I see a lot of mobile developers sort of trying to, you know, ask me to do things, which is cool. I'm okay with that. It's just, it's not that they're asking me to do things. It's more like they're you know, following me on Twitter and stuff, so that I see them, and then I'm like, oh, I wonder who this is, and I look at them, you know, the viral marketing kind of thing, which I'm okay with. That's cool. That's how I learn about a lot of things. Is, believe it or not, is over Twitter. But I you know, I was looking at some you know, I see a lot of the mobile developers sort of following me and, you know, hoping beyond hope that I will take a look at probably their games, I would imagine. And that's cool. And the problem is that a lot of these mobile games, and I hate to say it, but a lot of the mobile games just aren't, they're fun to play, you know, if you are trying to kill some time. If you're the person playing them and you're trying to kill time, you know, you're you know, at the car dealership or what have you. They do not work so well when you're trying to watch somebody else play them. That's the problem that I've run into, is like, I would love to show some of these games off, but I feel like they would be kind of really boring to watch me do. They're really fun to play, but they're really boring to just watch. So it's very hard to find a mobile game that is something that would be interesting for all parties involved, not just for me. But there are a few that I've been looking at that maybe possibly I could probably do a video on. So I've been keeping an eye on those things. I've been looking for some more. Again, it's very difficult to find. And most of them are like these damn, you know, Flappy Bird, clones and all that crap. It's like, I mean, how much more of that can one guy take? Or they're just incredibly, like, you know, they're incredibly casual, which, you know, I'm a good casual gamer. It's just there are some things that they're too casual even for me. Believe it or not. It's a weird thing where it's like you're playing something, you're like, man, there's a lot of grinding here. This would be good if I was, you know, standing in line or something, but not really good when I'm just kind of trying to just play something for fun. Or they have all that, you know, it's like they've got the why will that not turn the way I want it to turn? Or they've got the what's the term I'm looking for? Oh, it did turn. Okay. I'm like, why is this not turning the way I think it's turning? They've got the paid in-app purchase bug, right, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna you want to buy some time to play some more of this game. Certainly you do. It's like, no, I certainly do not, actually. I was sort of the weird thing that I've seen about there's a new game out, new MMO game called Archage, and you know, I'm sort of, it's a very weird, it's not weird, but there's a mechanic to the game that kind of turns me off about the whole thing, because I keep looking at it, I'm like, yeah, this might be a good MMO game, but why, and maybe it has something to do with it being a Korean developer, because it seems like they tend to go this way a lot, but I see a lot of it where a lot of the like foreign games like that, where they have some kind of mechanic in the game that prevents you from playing the game when you want to play it. Which sounds incredibly obtuse and stupid, but it's literally what they do. It's in Archage in particular. It's I think there's, what do they call it, a labor system, something like that, where as you play the game, you get like 5 labor points for every minute or something that you're online, up to a certain max, and then per day, and then those labor points allow you to do things in the game. So, like, for instance, I think they have a farming mechanic and a building mechanic, where if you want to build a house or you want to, you know, tend to your fields or do something like that, it costs labor points. I think that's what they call it, labor points. And if you don't have any labor points left, then you just can't do that activity for the rest of the day. And that might be the only activity you have available for the day. So then basically you can't play the game for the rest of the day. You gotta wait for the next day. I don't know why they do that. It's like, hey, you want to play our game, but you'll only play it as long as we tell you to play it. It's like, what? We want you to play it, but we don't want you to play it. All right, I need to stop staring at this thing. Let's grab, I need some signs and to put on there. Let's just put signs on there rather than actual item frames, because my leather collection is my leather is not doing so well after everything else I've done. And then once we put some signs on there, I can let's work on the storage area a bit. While we're up here, I do want to have a dropper sort of thing around here where I can just go down to each level of the storage area, and then the final level will take me all the way down to the mine. So I have that in mind. What was I looking for? I was looking for signs. Yes, looking for signs, which I think I have some down here. What I want to do is on the second level here, I haven't built any of this out yet. I want to do this whole fascia and the second floor here, the subfloor on the second floor here, or on the second floor below. So I want to get that started. I also need some more stairs to hide these areas here. So I have a bunch of stone bricks. I was cooking up a bunch of stone off camera, which is why those empty buckets were down there. I think while I'm thinking about it, let me grab some more cobblestone, because I've been just tossing the cobblestone into the chest, and I'm sure that this chest is probably very, very full right now. Yeah, we got a bunch in the overflow chest. So let's make a bunch more stone while we're at it. Let's just take that whole line up right there. Very good. And I'll just throw these in the furnace, in the smeltery, and that can go and do its worst. All right, we'll do this, and this, and that, and then over here, do the same thing. Just spread the wealth a bit. Andesite, diorite. All right, we'll put these over. I've got over here, I don't know if I showed this off in the last episode, but I've got the beginnings of what I'm calling the ready room. This is going to be a, obviously I haven't done any styling in here, but this is going to be sort of my adventuring area or prep room, or whatever you want to call it. I called it the ready room because it sort of is like a ready room where you're trying to get ready to do things, or ready to record an episode, or ready to go out adventuring or whatnot. So I'm going to have like a map of the area on here on the wall, and then move my armor stands in here, and have maybe some chests full of weapons and tools and all those other things that I don't necessarily need in the storage area. And then I've got my sorting chest here, which actually connects into my my storage area. So that all those things are coming down under the floor there and into the storage room. I have that all linked up now. So that is rather good. And then out here, I want to, I guess I can maneuver these around a little bit. I do want to make an automatic brewing station at some point, but I would probably keep one of these out here anyway. I don't know. I kind of like the way this looks. I don't necessarily want this chest here. I just put it there temporarily because I needed a place to put all the crap that I need to combine, or that I can't combine anymore because it's too expensive. I'm gonna have to. I need a wall to retire some of these picks on, which I'll probably do in here. Maybe have a retirement wall for things that I can no longer repair because the game decided that it wanted to be a bastard about things. And then I got to figure out. I want to put like redstone lamps in here. I think in these areas, try to get that looking right. And I've done on the subfloor here. I've made this like spruce wood. And then this is dark oak wood. And then the bricks, I like having the bricks in here. I don't know if I'll keep these stone bricks or if I'll change them to something else. That's the real question in my mind for that. And then obviously the armor stand I can probably move in there at some point after I get all the blocks and everything worked out. Let's go down and put these signs on here. Again, all this is just temporary stuff because I honestly want to up in this area here. I want to make it like a bedroom for myself that's separated from the rest of the house. Kind of turn that smeltery into like a kitchen area, but it's more like a work area than it is a kitchen area, I guess. So I could make a separate kitchen area. I have plenty of resources to do it, so it would make sense to do that. And we'll come over here. So other things that I have been looking at recently. I've been playing a lot of Divinity Original Sin, which is a long form, old school-ish RPG. This is the empty EMPT. Yeah, I spelled that right. Empty. For some reason I thought I wasn't spelling that correctly. Empty buckets, and then full buckets. Fuel. There we go. Excellent. While I'm down here, let's make sure we're up to 8 now. Let's make sure I aligned this correctly. So I'm gonna grab some lava and send it all on its way up. This is a little bit tricky area here, but I would like to clear out all this lava that's left in here. That would be very good. Well, I got some more of it cleared out, not all of it though. Then we'll come down here and then we'll put them. Whoop! That is the empty chest. I'm already putting them in the wrong chest. All right, let's send these guys off. Very good. That guy. There he is. All right. All right. You can hear it clicking off into the distance. Clicking into the distance. So I think I wanted to do some more down here, but I think this is about all I can get right now as far as this goes. I want to spruce it up a little bit. I want to make that the hub, as I said. I have to see where I would drop down at, because I don't know yet. I haven't done any of the alignment tests, and I want to make sure I get a quicker way up too as well. So whatever I do for the drop down, I want to make sure I have a way up. I was thinking about trying to do the new elevator stuff with the slime blocks. I just don't have that many slime blocks to use, and that's been a big problem for me since day one here. Is I haven't had really any slime farms or anything going. That's why I dug a lot of that stuff out down there. But it's we'll see how it works. Let's make sure everything got. I think everything got in there. Yeah, we got all of our fuel in there. Very good. I'll close this off eventually once I'm satisfied that it's actually more reliable. Anywho, let's work on the storage area for a little bit. I want to at least get the second floor working right. See, I need to go find some villagers again. Go find that villager I found before and get some emeralds for my eventual beacon, which that's another thing we have to do. We have to get some wither skulls, do some wither farming, and get back to some basics there and get a beacon going at some point. So we got some polished granite. I'm gonna need that. Polished andesite I will need. Polished diorite, yeah, for now I guess I can use that. And what else do I need? I need stone brick stairs, which I don't have a whole lot of. So let's just take some of these stone bricks we have here. Let's make some stone brick stairs. So as I was saying a little bit earlier, other games I've been looking at. I've been playing a lot of Divinity Original Sin. I've been looking at also a game called Lords of Sulima, and it's really cool. It's even more old school than Divinity Original Sin. Yes, that's the word I wanted to use. It's even more old school than Divinity Original Sin. I kind of want that the other way, I think. Let's try it this way. Yeah, that's kind of a little bit better, I think. Yeah, it's even more old school. It's again another RPG, and it's a party RPG. It's a lot like it reminds me a lot of Baldur's Gate and the old Infinity Engine games. Whether or not that's actually true or not is another story. It just reminds me of that. I don't know that it would remind anybody else of that, but it reminds me of it. So that's what I kind of want. I haven't figured out what I want in this chest yet either. So I got all that looking fairly decent. I have to do something with the ceiling, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. This pattern should continue up the wall, I guess. So let's do that. Yeah, so I've been playing that. That's kind of cool. I like it. I would like to start recording some of that, but I'm not going to, even though I'll be recording it, I'm not going to actually, oh, this is, oh, okay, I didn't put anything there because that was, you can't see it from down below, I don't think, can you? Let's see. Yeah, you sort of can. So let's just do this for completeness. There we go. All right. Now I'll do the same thing over here. Yes, I want to record that at some point. The thing is, I still want to maintain a variety on my channel, and I'm doing a lot of RPGs right now. Now, I normally do a lot of RPGs anyway because I just enjoy the heck out of them. But I try to, even when I do RPGs, I try to make sure that I separate them out a little bit. You know, like have different genres of RPGs, so I don't, you know, you don't get too, I don't get too much of too much of a good thing is too much, right? So even though you know, Deus Ex is an RPG and all that stuff, it's a sci-fi RPG, whereas Divinity Original Sin is a fantasy RPG, and Lords of Zulima would be a fantasy RPG. So I don't want to do two fantasy RPGs at the same time if I can help it. You know, if something catches my fancy and I absolutely need to do it, then I will absolutely need to do it. And it occurs to me that I did this pattern over here and I did that pattern over here. And that also looks like some sort of weird flag. I didn't even realize that. But here you go. So, oh well. I think it's okay to have two different patterns. They're not the best looking blocks in the game anyway. Oh, did I bring regular? I only brought stone brick stairs. Oh, I have some stone bricks, but not a lot. Let's make sure we bring some more of those. So yeah, looking at that, and then I was looking at, I off and on have been playing some you know, indie games, trying to find some good indie games to really sink my teeth into. What the problem is here, I don't remember how many blocks I was supposed to do with that. What was the pattern up here? It was, okay, andesite, polished andesite, and then, okay, like that, and then regular stone like bricks. Okay, so we go like this, and then, all right, I think I got this. I think I got this down. Oh, actually, it's supposed to be stone bricks, right? Yep. There we go. And then this whole thing would be stone bricks, although it'd be back one. So let's do that and take these out. All right. Sorry, it's hard. It's actually really hard to concentrate and also commentate at the same time. I am trying. I actually put the like that up here. No, I put it as that for some reason. I don't know why I did that, because this actually looks better this way. I'm not sure why I did that, other than to get the, maybe it was to get the light through there, but the light should be through there anyway. I don't know, it's weird. This actually looks better this way. Anywho, yeah, I've been looking at, as I said, mobile games. I might record some Star Command. Was it Star Command? Yeah, I think it's called Star Command, which is a mobile game. It's kind of neat little mobile game. It does suffer from the mobile game itis, which is it. Oh, you know what? I did it as polished andesite. I thought and this is, I thought I did something here like that looked decent. All right, so now I gotta replace all those. Oops. It actually makes more sense though, because it's polished andesite along the bottom there. Where is that at? There we go. All right, so I'm looking at that on the mobile. We'll see if I can get some traction on that, or if I can even do that. And I've been really trying to find a what? Why can I not see polished? Oh, here it is. Oof, my eyes, man, my eyes. I've been looking around because obviously I want to maintain a variety. So I've got we've got Minecraft. Got Minecraft for the sort of sandboxy thing. Plus I've got Cube World for the sandboxy thing. Kind of sandboxy. It's more like action RPG fantasy thing. And then Soul Zero for the real-time strategy, which Soul Zero will be winding down soon-ish because I've pretty much run out of things to do almost. I'm on the last map, so I'll be finishing out the last map, and then I have ideas for the random feature, the random map feature, but I haven't. It would take me a long time to implement it, so I haven't announced that yet because it's going to take much practice. I'll give you a hint. I've been looking a lot at speedruns lately. I have my love for speedruns has been rekindled as of recent, and I've been looking at a lot of the Speed Demos Archive stuff, which I had looked at once before, but I just never. It just was what it was. I never really thought I'd ever try something like it. But now that I've had a chance to really stretch my feet as well as far as the whole YouTube thing goes, and I'll put slabs down there later. I don't need to put them down right now. Stretching my feet as far as the YouTube thing goes, I feel a little bit more confident that given how much I've played of Soul Zero, I feel a little bit confident that I could actually potentially do some kind of speed run of it. In fact, I've been looking at like the speedrunner timers that they use. So possibly something like that might be in the future for Soul Zero, but beyond that, of course, that takes a ridiculous amount of time. Like you have to be. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of time to do that. So it's one of those things that I shy away from because of that, because I don't have the time usually. That is why I want stone bricks, not that. That is why I shy away from it a lot, away from things like that, because it does take a tremendous amount of time. But as far as the my Friday schedule goes, I mean, once Soul Zero is over, I'm trying to figure out some things that would work well as far as a potential replacement series. Oh, that's right. I had this problem up there too, but it's okay that it actually connects like that, I think. So yeah, I've been thinking about things that I could use as replacement series. I was thinking possibly kicking it old school and doing some Startopia, because I have that game. I've had it for a long time, and I remember enjoying it somewhat. I do remember that it got repetitive after a while, so I don't know how much traction I'll actually get out of it, but I still feel like it would be kind of cool to take a look at it and see what we can do and see what I can do with it. And maybe I'll surprise myself, and maybe it'll be I'll have more fun with it maybe this time around. Who knows? I don't know. I'd like to try it anyway, just to see, just to confirm what my younger self thought of things, or didn't think of things, as far as games go. Now that actually does not. Was it 1, 2, 3? I feel like, did I not make this the right side. Oh no, you know what? This has to go. No, that's the 1, 2, 3. I feel like I didn't make this the right size. This should be 4 across, right? 1, 2. Oh no, it's 3 across. Okay. So it is 3. All right. For some reason I felt like I didn't measure this properly. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay. No, that's right. I guess it just looks weird because I haven't dug it out yet. Anywho. So yeah, I'm thinking Startopia would be kind of cool. It's especially given that we are not going to get blessed by Space DF9, which was reminding me a lot of Startopia, which is why I was like, oh, this would be really cool game to have. But looks like they're wimping out on actually delivering something that would be really cool, and instead just delivering whatever the hell they have left and washing their hands of it. So that's unfortunate, but that got me thinking more of Startopia again, and I thought, oh, that would be kind of cool to just do another Startopia episode, or Startopia series. I think that would work out well. It's in the same light as Space DF9, where you're a space station and you're so how high is this? 1, 2, 3. This is 3 off the ground. Okay, and these are full blocks. All right. Do I need some ladders. Where you're commander of a space station and you're trying to, it's real-time strategy. You know, you need to work against the clock, work against the, build up a space station, get aliens to visit, and then build up your money and build some more stuff, and then you can expand out further. The space station's a torus shape, so you start out in a small section of it and you can expand outward, and then there's AI, enemies that you have to fight as you expand outward, or they'll try to expand into you and fight you into your section. So all cool stuff. Oh, I need the wood too. I needs the wood. Is this spruce? I think this is spruce. Yeah. How much spruce do I have? Not a lot, but it'll have to do. I'll probably I know for a fact I'll need more than that. So let's just take the logs with us. So I was thinking in that would be, I think, pretty cool to do. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So I'll keep your eyes peeled for that, because I might do that at some point. And then I was also thinking of possibly some other real-time strategy things. I was thinking of, I bought Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, not because I wanted to play Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, but because it's got a lot of mods, and one mod in particular that caught my eye was the Star Trek Armada 3 mod. So I was thinking, oh, that would be really cool. Since I'm a big Star Trek geek, I thought, oh, that would be kind of cool to have that be a thing. So we'll see how many blocks over. I do not remember how wide I made things, so I'm constantly looking up here so I mirror it properly. My apologies if you're getting motion sick. I did do full blocks here, didn't I? Or did I not? Oh, no. Okay. No, I did full blocks on the outside. That's right, because I did just regular slabs. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought I did slabs for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. So it's 1 over here. Wait. It's 1, 2, 3. All right, and then the chest is right there. Okay. 3 and then the chest. All right. Got it. I was also thinking of other things that I had played back in the day. Evil Genius is a game that I played back in the day that was a real-time strategy game. I've noticed that Generic B has been... Oh, did I... I didn't bring a damn axe. Ah. I am so unprepared. So unprepared. Yeah, I've seen that he's been playing it. I've watched some of his videos of him playing it, which is really cool. I played it back in the day. I only had the demo. I don't think I ever owned the game. But I played the demo quite a bit, and I liked what I saw. I was just a poor college kid at the time and didn't have the money to plunk down on something that I didn't absolutely positively adore right out of the gate, without any hesitation on my part. So I missed out on a lot of good games that I liked, but just weren't enough to blow my skirt up, like Elite Force and Elite Force 2. But now that I am a proper working gentleman, I have the ability to, okay, it's these that go down. I have the ability to actually pay for things now, so I want to at some point look into maybe reliving some of those reliving some of those childhood desires as far as games go. So that is on my short list of things that are classic or, well, old games, not necessarily classic games. As you've seen from my playthrough of Star Crusader, some of the games that I enjoyed as a kid are not necessarily games that are enjoyable to, or were not exactly critical hits. Let's put it that way. Just because I enjoyed it does not mean it was actually a very good game for everybody. It was just a game that I really enjoyed, and honestly, I still, Star Crusader, I enjoy the heck out of that game. It is very hard to YouTube it because it does have a lot of repetitiveness in it, and I could see that it wouldn't be everybody's cup of tea, but space combat games in general tend to suffer from that. You know what? These have to be full blocks, don't they? Damn it! Yeah, these over here are the half blocks. Ah. Oh, don't get stuck down here. There we go. Yeah, so was it 3 across? It was 3 across, right? And then the chests. Oh, so these are half slabs then, because the full blocks would be in there. Okay, no, I'm doing it right. All right, very good. Pat myself on the back there for that one. Yeah, the spruce wood. I need to go on a tree chopping fiasco here, I think, at some point. And then is this? Do I have stone bricks here? Yep. Let's finish that up all the way up to the top. What else? Is this how I did it? I think this is how I did it. Yeah. And then I had the full blocks in the center. So yeah, those are a couple things I've been looking at. But I think what I'm going to do right now is, I think you guys get the gist of what I'm putting down here. You see, you can pick up what I'm putting down, and I think that will just about do it for this episode. I know I've been rambling on for a while here. I just took a quick glance over at my audio recording, and it says almost an hour now. So I think I have talked your ears off enough for one episode. I expect more of this. I intend to do a lot more chitty chatter than I have been doing as far as Minecraft is concerned. Minecraft and also Cube World, as always. Just because I feel like the sandbox games lend themselves well to that kind of thing. So I think it's a good way to conduct myself. Is this really just one? I feel like, before we go, let's just confirm that I'm doing this right, because I keep looking at it, I'm like, I don't think this is right. I don't think I'm doing this right. Let me see how far out this extends. So it's just these two, and then full blocks, and then this one, and oh, I actually made those dark oak wood, didn't I? Yeah, I probably should change those to dark oak wood now that I think about it. But okay, so I only did have one spot here along the edges. I keep thinking I needed more space than that, or that I had made more space than that. But no, it's actually the way I did it. But now I know that I need dark oak wood over here, so I should pull these back up again. But yeah, I think you guys get the gist. And as I said, expect more of this. This is how I'm going to run my Minecraft stuff for the foreseeable future. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea to watch an hour-long episode of somebody just ranting on about nothing. But I enjoy this. I enjoy this a lot more than trying to actually be focused. It's the focus thing that loses my focus. I try. So I was actually right with this then, right? Where this comes over. These are full blocks. Or no, this can't be right. Because I thought it hangs over a little bit, doesn't it? Damn it! my view. Yeah, it hangs over one. Yeah. Yeah, no, I was right there. These are full blocks come over one. This is how. If you're ever wondering what it's like watching me off camera, and you never watched one of my live streams, this is exactly how it goes. Except in a live stream, I have chat distracting me with with various other things, and I can't get anything accomplished. All right, so we got all that squared away here, and then this guy, and then I was right with this here. So this is, I have some spruce wood planks here, right? This is what I want out on this side, going around. Then I gotta fix that other side as well. All right, and then the regular spruce wood slabs go here, which is what I thought originally. All right, and then I need the dark oak wood slabs over there, and then this is all wrong. This should be, actually, is that the wrong side, or is it? Yeah, that's the wrong side. That's out too far. These all have to come out one, and then that has to get taken up. All right. Oh, that's right. The episode's still going. Sorry about that. Well, that will do it for this episode of the LiveCraftMine server. I gotta end it now, or it's going to be a 4-hour episode, which I don't know. Some of you might enjoy a 4-hour episode. I certainly don't mind it. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next episode.